So I wanted to make a video today, but I don't know what to talk about, honestly. So when I don't know if I have anything to say, I just turn on the camera and start speaking. What I've come to notice these days and what occurred to me to talk about right when I clicked record is how these days greed, selfishness, well, not these days, since always actually, but in general, how greed, selfishness, narcissism, laziness, fakeness, how bad things are celebrated. Really, they are. And the people we adore, and the people that are popular in the world in general, we view success as attaining a sort of material wealth, a sort of popularity, or even just the people that achieved a lot. Like, I'm not gonna drop names because I don't want to get into any controversies, but many historical and current contemporary popular figures are really bad people. Like, they cheat on their spouses, they steal people's attention, they lie, they deceive, they pretend, they hoard wealth. Like, it's funny when people idolize billionaires, millionaires, people who generally exploit other people. Basically, defilements. People celebrate other people, idolize people who are deeply greedy, selfish, hateful, opinionated, clinging to views. Now, I'm not condemning those people, that's just how the conditions align. I'm trying to point out that often what is generally considered to be successful or good is a very bad person. And yeah, I'm taking a stance. I'm not holding on to this stance, but I'm not gonna also use evasive speech like good or bad is too relative, because it's not always so relative. Like, exploitation is bad. You don't need to beat around the bush with things like that. And also, I'm not trying to fix the world because it can't be fixed. I'm trying to point out that what is often viewed as good or essential is actually bad and unessential, or even leads to bad consequences. That's the whole path of Buddhism. The whole point of the Eightfold Path is not to fix samsara, but to uncondition the fabricated, to break ignorance, break the chain of dependent origination. See, people cling to their pleasures, they cling to their joys, they cling to becoming, they cling to the world, they cling to their greed. So the Buddhist path doesn't interest many, and I don't expect to just convince people into that. See, it takes a certain kind of conditions for someone to even be interested in the Buddhist path, because it outright goes against what is commonly considered spiritual, what is commonly considered good. It goes against what people cling to. It goes against the views people hold on to. It goes against the stream. So if what the Buddha says or what I say in these videos is misunderstood, that is not. Don't bring any hate towards people who misunderstand, and also I don't harbor any ill will towards those people. If anything, I feel a bit of compassion because knowing they misunderstand, knowing they cling to views or pleasant experience, I also know that they have a lot more suffering to experience, and I hope that at least upon hearing words in these videos, it plants a seed that when something happens, conditions align, they can remember something I said here or something the Buddha said, and it helps them understand, it helps them move forward towards cessation, nirvana. Yeah, basically I don't argue with the world. I only talk about suffering and the path leading to the ending of suffering. That's all it is. I don't speculate on metaphysics. I may have in the past, like I said, I'm keeping those videos on. Why? That's my karma to bear. I said some wrong things, perhaps. They weren't coming from a wrong place, but still. I just don't feel any urge to delete or censor anything I said. Just moving forward, I will be only focused on dukkha, the origin of dukkha, the ending of dukkha, the path leading towards the ending of dukkha, and everything around and concerning that. Supportive practices, insights, meditation, things like that. Yeah, what I'm trying to say in this video is those who mistake the essential to be unessential and the unessential to be essential never arrive at the essential because they cling to wrong views. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, keep practicing, and yeah, see for yourself.